Hi, everybody. It is Dawn with SitRep Podcast Other Realms, and I'm at Adepticon. And one of the things that we have really been looking forward to is a game we've been following for quite a while now. And I don't know how or why we've not managed to pick it up prior to now, but it is a little game called Relicblade. I don't know if you're familiar, but this is a fantasy skirmish game by Sean Sutter. And the minis are really beautiful. They are metal minis. But this rule book, you know me, I'm a sucker for my art and I'm a sucker for nice rule books. And this is just really cute with beautiful artwork. So, what I think is the coolest thing about this game is that this is, like I said, it is a skirmish game, it is miniatures based, but it kind of gives you that Dungeons and Dragons RPG fantasy type atmosphere. But what I think is brilliant is that in their two-player starter set, unlike a lot of games when there are multi-factions, and like in this game there is 8 factions that you can choose from, you kind of have to choose when you're getting into a game, even if you're going in a starter set of some kind, that are automatically going to provide you with 2 factions, right? So at that point, you're committed to those 2 factions, unless you absolutely choose you don't care for them and have to go down another path. But in this game, they've actually put representatives from each of the 8 factions on both sides that you're able to play with, which I think is pretty genius because all of the factions have totally different play styles, and this way, as you're playing and kind of getting a feel for the game in general, you're getting to experience what you can expect from all of those different factions, right? So it'll probably become pretty obvious to you right away if you love playing a certain way, like if somebody is very aggressive and very attacky, and that's like your jam, then you're gonna want to know, I'm gonna want to pick up more of those minis and maybe commit to being a little more with that faction. Where you might be the total opposite, which I have to say I tend to be more of the spelly. I like to heal, like that sort of thing. And so you might play that real attacky one and be like, I don't know if I love this. And at this point, you're not committed to having your whole faction be that and then having to go down a purchase route of another faction entirely. So, love that. I think this is a super genius approach to this. So, I was going to show you guys a little bit of what you can get in this 2-player starter set. And it's Storms of Coral. And we're going to crack in here and see what we get. Love the fact that you got everything that you need right out of the box so that you can get gaming with this. So we purchased the separate rulebook, which is a little more in depth in the lore and character-specific information. And it goes well beyond just the characters that you have in your starter box. You're going to have everything in here. And like I said, sucker for rulebooks. And I have to show this. When you purchase the book at the convention here, Sean actually does a little personalized artwork for you, which I think is fabulous. So there's nothing to absolutely not love about that. But in your box, you're going to get your ready to go, everything you need to get gaming with what you have here in a little rule book. And again, this is full color art, and all of your basic rules for what you're going to be playing with within this game. It does come back with a pack of cards, and so all of the cards that you're going to need for your gameplay, you're going to have here. And it has a package of tokens. So again, you're going to have your little measuring sticks here and any of the effect tokens that you're going to need during your game. Now, let's have a look at the minis. I'm going to try to show you these as best I can. I realize it's a little different without having a top-down close-up camera here. But I mentioned before, these are metal minis. And they are unique to both of the factions, which I think is really cool. So we're going to show you a little bit of everybody here. So this looks like a boar of some kind. He's pretty cool. Beefy, nice, weighty mini, too. Here we have kind of an ogre looking guy with a shield.
Here in the 4-point box.
Very awesome. Really nice, clean minis.
Yeah, 4 herdmen.
Here we have our little guy with the death mask on, which is pretty cool. There's flashing on this one. I can see we need to clean up, but really Nice looking, nice detailed minis. Here we have kind of looks like an Arabian adventurer. He's pretty cool. Another thing I really like about these is that right away you can go down a variety of painting types with these models. Again, you don't have a faction that is very color specific or anything that you have to do right now, so you can really play with your expression with these characters. Here's a cool little rogue type character. I guarantee you this is who Bill's going to try to hijack when we start trying to play this. I may have very little choice in the matter of whether I want that or not. Here is a little gnome dwarfy looking guy. Love that. This little big hat. What do we have here? Goodness. This guy kind of looks like a bug. I had to wager a guess. A little flashing cleanup there, but he's got pretty cool weapons. He looks like he's got both ranged and melee weapons there. And then if I had to hazard a guess, this looks like our sorceress. Who also comes with a dagger, so I wouldn't mess with her, right? On top of bewitching you, she could probably stab you as well. So what do you think? I am genuinely pretty excited about this. Bill and I are going to have to give this a shot. I can't wait to read more about these characters and what those play styles are like, because I think that's going to be very cool, and I am looking forward to it, not forcing you, but having you have a play with things that you might not have picked on purpose, right? Because sometimes the happy accidents are the best ones, right? And you might fully love a certain type of character and think that's what I want to play, but at the end of the day, it just might not feel like you with the way you like to game, and one of the other ones may totally speak to you. So, more to come. Big thanks to Sean for the great artwork at the beginning of the book, and we can't wait to give this game a try. If you've ever played Relicblade, let us know, and let us know what you like to play in it, and I will see you guys in the next video.